beginning.
Yeah.
We're back. But we're back and we're doing something a little different. This is the first part of our ultimate holiday toolkit. We are here in LA and it's hot as hell today, which I'm very grateful for. And our theme today is going to be, you're not grateful for the heat?
No, I hate the heat. It's just like, we're in November. It should be like fall vibes. Yeah. Cozy season.
Yeah, for sure. Well, maybe this video will get us in cozy gratitude mindedness. We're right close enough to Thanksgiving. And so this part of our series is going to be about gratitude. All about gratitude. So I want to know from you all, how do you define gratitude? If you had to tell a 6-year-old, what would you tell the 6-year-old that gratitude is?
What are you thankful for? I don't know. I always associate like gratitude with like giving things.
I was about to say that too.
Yeah.
I am not automatically think of like, what are you thankful for?
Yeah.
And then, so what does that mean?
What is something that helps you in your life? And it could be like anything.
Okay. So gratitude to you is just something that makes you happy about your life?
Something that makes me happy, something that makes my life a little bit easier.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything to add?
I feel like, cause like I'm thankful for a lot of things, and like some of them are kind of like bad, but like I see the positive in them. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I think it's more like, I don't know how to word it, but like things that that have a significant impact on you. I guess that change you for like the better.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it might help you guys if I give you a real definition. Your definitions are wonderful, but I like to have start us at the ground level and all speaking the same language. So gratitude is the ability to recognize and acknowledge the good things, people, and places in our lives, which I think that's pretty true of what you were saying. So knowing that definition, do you guys have an example of gratitude in your life?
The fact that we're taking forever to
I know.
So
I'm thankful for a lot of things.
I know. Seriously, I was like, where do I start?
I'm just nervous.
And it is interesting because sometimes you could take it really personal, or again, sometimes I think it comes to that bragging attitude, but I'll give examples because I cheated into what we were talking about, so I could have time to think about this, but I have 2 examples, and one was, the gym that I go to, there's a community of friends, and we had gone, one of the guys was visiting from Thailand, and it was his last weekend or whatever there, so we all went to breakfast. There was 4 of us, and it was awesome. It was just a group of people that came together from all different backgrounds. We have brunch, and one of the women that was with us was you know what, I'm gonna pay for everybody.
Aww.
And it was that attitude of so unexpected, so nice, so just generous that I felt grateful, because it was I was grateful for the gym community. I was grateful for these friends in my life. I was grateful that we shared over so much bonding can happen over food and that kind of thing. And then it was so humbling that she was just, and she did it slickly, she's oh, how much is it? And then she just so it was just very slick, and I'm just oh, I like you. So I could feel I'm very grateful for that experience.
Yeah.
And then another example that was just more watching the sunset. It's just so basic, whether I'm either doing it by myself or with a friend, that it's I like it because it's just that moment to pause, and so I live in Venice, and it's I can walk outside, and it's just and everyone's outside kind of with you and all on the sand and all these kind of things, so it's just that world pauses for, I don't know, 20 seconds, where it goes down faster once it gets close to the water. But I think those 2 things, so I associate gratitude and gratefulness of that warm fuzzy feeling, and it's just it feels good, and it's loving, I guess. So based on those examples, does that help you guys come up with your own gratitude in your life?
Yeah, I think I'm very thankful to have a loving partner who not only listens to me, but is willing to like help me in anything I need. So there'll be times where I'm like freaking out about homework, and then he'll be like, "It's okay, like, what do you need help?" Even though he's not in the same class as I am, he'll be like, "I can help." And it could be like, I don't know, bringing me a snack, I don't know, helping me email the teacher, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm thankful for, to have a partner who's like willing to slow down their day just to be there. And then like something super simple would be like, I'm so thankful to have my sister who drives me around, because I don't drive yet. I know what you're thinking. But you know, I'm thankful she's willing to like let me tag along to our like shopping trips, I don't know, to the market, like, you know, because I have siblings, and y'all, it could get annoying sometimes, you know. But you know, I'm just thankful she's like willing to include me and like drive me wherever I want.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything from you?
Yeah. So I would say, like, not to be like cliche or whatever, but like I'm really thankful for my friends. I feel like lately I feel like I've kind of been losing myself, because I don't know what happened, but I was like super social, and then I became like antisocial, and that's not who I am. Like I don't know if you guys know, but I'm really like outgoing, and like I love to talk to people. So I was like, oh my god, what's going on with me? And so recently, like I reconnected with friends, and then I was able to make new friends at school, which was really like new this year for me. And so now we're like hanging out almost every week, and like it's really refreshing, and like I have people to rely on and like trust. And
Yeah.
so now I'm feeling like me again.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. So like you're grateful for getting back to you.
Yeah.
We lost Destiny for a minute.
Yeah.
She's back.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're great examples. Would you say then that using these examples, would you say that gratitude, having an attitude of gratitude, benefits our like mental and physical health and well-being?
Yes.
Yes. In what ways?
Yeah, because I like read, where did I see this? It's kind of like having like a sixth sense. So like I feel like if you have someone or something in your life that you're like grateful for, you relax, like not only mentally but like physically. Like you're able to focus, like on what Destiny said, on herself, or like you're able to focus on your task, whatever you're doing. I feel like it's that like leisure sort of, but you're able to like do, and then like be able to be mentally and physically like ready.
Yeah.
Where you need to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I feel like I've never thought about that question actually before, but I feel like if once you recognize what you're grateful for, you realize all the positive in your life. So I feel like it's very, wow, like there's actually good out of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I do, to your point of like not thinking about the question, like I do think like we don't make that connection all the time, but it is like gratitude's like an emotion. It's a feeling, like you guys both put smiles on your faces, you know, and so it's a happy emotion. And sometimes I think I feel it's like that elusive, like you can't put words to it, like how love is, like how do you know you love somebody, you know, and it's like kindness and exactly. And that's what I think, like gratitude is very like subjective or whatever. Like I might feel gratitude where you're like, oh, not so much, you know, in a certain situation, not like that you're not going to feel it. And I do think that it does make relationships stronger, you know, you reference like your partner, and it's just when he does nice things, then you're acknowledging him, and then like acknowledging him makes him feel good and he wants to do more, you know, and so it's this like snowball effect of like, let's just be kind. So I have a challenge for you guys.
Already so early?
I know! Well, so this is going to be, so this is just a challenge for you guys to consider. So, because based on personal experience, so I have a gratitude exchange. So there's a friend that actually lives on the East Coast, and for probably, I feel like it's going on like 2 years, yeah, because I feel like it was around like pre-COVID, like right at COVID, like time-ish. But we agreed to do a gratitude exchange. And so we just text each other. Like there's no conversation at all besides this gratitude exchange. So it's kind of like an acquaintance. So it's been like a very interesting, like we don't comment on the gratitude, nothing. It's just she sends me 5 things and like we'll heart it if we like something that's going on. But, and so it's every day, every morning.
Oh, every day.
Every day.
I thought it was just.
I thought it was like around Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
No. Every day I've been doing this for like a year and a half.
Wow.
I send her 5 and she sends me 5. And
Can it be the same thing or no?
Sometimes, yeah. And like you'll be surprised that it's probably not. Like the more you do it, the more creative or the more grateful you become. And like, it's changed my mindset. Like all these benefits, it's just any situation that I'm in, I have learned to like pause and find like where's the gratitude in it, like or what's the lesson in it, or like everything's an opportunity now instead of being so like miserable or depressed or feeling like life's happening to me kind of thing. And I've just become more like present, I guess, like there's like the hummingbird is our symbol. And so to me, that's like it's a sign that something positive is going to happen. So like I go on my morning walks and it's like, there's a hummingbird. It comes and like says hi to me. So I'm grateful for that, and so I'll text that to her. Like I'm grateful for hummingbirds. But yeah, so it's pretty wild. So my challenge is to find a buddy that you are willing to, and I know like, yes, I've been doing it for a year and a half and I kind of have,
Wait, so do you guys like talk like?
No.
It's literally not even like, hey, what are you doing?
It was like a friend that we met on,
so
pretty much.
crazy.
And it's like somebody we met through like mutual friends, like on like a Zoom workshop group or something. So we don't have like a history, but it was, I don't know which one of us, I think somebody else was like, I think somebody else in the group said they were doing a gratitude thing, and then I was like, I'm willing to do it, put it in the chat, and she was like, I'll do it. So so we don't really know each other, but it's kind of fun to see what she surfs. So she's like, I'm grateful for the surf today. And, she lives in like I think North Carolina, and but yeah, so like you can see like the ebbs and flows of our life. And like don't get me wrong, there's days where I'm like, life sucks, like I'm not grateful. But when you're forced to find it, you find something, and it completely shifts your mindset. So I challenge you to do that. We have our Discord server. That's an
Text
opportunity to
somebody
kind
be
of
my partner.
Yeah. We challenge you.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions on this challenge?
Wait, I have a question. So so is it like in the morning? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or is it throughout the day?
No, every morning.
It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So for me, you could do it how you want.
Yeah.
So what works for me is at the end of every night, I reflect on my night and think about like what I'm grateful for. I mean, sometimes if I'm going through, like when I see the hummingbird in the morning, I'll put like, the hummingbird, like, and so I'm very aware when we talked about like the emotions and the happiness. When I go through my day and something feels warm and fuzzy, I'm like, it's gonna go on my gratitude list, and and so I put it in my notes on my phone, and then at the end of the day, I have 5 things, and then in the morning I send it to her, and then she sends one back, and it's just it's kind of like a funny relationship in a grateful sort of way. Yeah.
That was my question.
Yeah. So you can do whatever works. And if 5 seems like overwhelming, start with 3. But I recommend just jump in. Jump in, and you'll find a system. Yeah. And and it can be some things that like I started being grateful for like circumstances that I was in, and so like a lot of times like, we're grateful for our friends, or we're grateful for like a roof over our head, but like maybe you're grateful for your brains and going to school for freaking science something. I don't even know. And so like it's kind of even starting to find gratitude about yourself, or like grateful for your health. We just went through this whole season of like people dying and getting sick and all these kind of things, and it's so there's an endless supply of things to be grateful for.
Yeah, I think 5 is really hard, but I think I have someone in mind.
Okay, good. Anybody in mind for you?
No, it's gonna be one of y'all.
Yeah. being grateful, I feel like it's huge and helpful, and it's a game changer when you get in the right mindset and you practice it. So
yeah, I feel like just basing it on myself, like I wasn't really taught to be like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, yes, I was supposed to be thankful for everything else, but when it came to like my parents and like I was so weird to say thank you to my mom and my dad. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But like I'll see like my friends and like their mom will put something on the table to eat and they're like, oh, thank you so much. And like I'm like, oh my god, am I a bad child? Because I never said thank you. Like it was just always given. And so that really made me reflect, and I was really uncomfortable for a long time saying thank you because I just was never like, brought up that way.
Yeah.
But so I think practicing is a really big thing when it comes to, like, I think gratitude really makes us open our eyes on things that we do take granted for, that we don't credit enough.
Yeah, I like this, like, gratitude. And, like, to your point, though, too, it's kind of new, like, for me, and just really being more conscious and more aware. And how many things there are to be grateful for in our life. And you guys will figure that out with the five gratitude challenge with your buddy.
With you.
Oh, she's calling you out.
Oh, I meant the camera.
No, this was fun. Thanks.
Yeah. So thank you guys. We hope you found something that you're grateful for, and if not, maybe you should probably look into doing these exercises with us. Definitely share us your 5 grateful gratitude items or photos, whatever it is. Share us. I know I'll be putting it up on the server. And make sure you follow us, give us a like, tell your friend that you're grateful you watched this video. So we hope to see you guys next time.